Let's make my favorite ultimate herbal tea blend. We're going to start with a great amount of herbs here, okay? We got hibiscus, we got cinnamon, we have mullein, we have mint leaf, orange peel, ginger powder, and clove. We're starting with the hibiscus. Really good for your skin, your hair. It's good for your blood flow. It's good as a diuretic as well. Then we're going to head over to the cinnamon. We're going to use the cinnamon stick. Cinnamon is really good for digestion. It's good with increasing the heat in your body. It's actually good energy as well, abundant energy. It's also good as like an antibacterial, so really good to have in your system. Then we're going to head over to mullein, because mullein is good for the respiratory system. Goodbye mucus. It helps with that mucus production, lowering it. Good for helping with other elements as well. I encourage you to look it up. I am not a doctor. This is based off my own experience. Look it up and talk to a professional if you're unsure. Mint leaves, because that's good for digestion as well. But I do not scoop everything, as you can see. So we add the hot water, and the hot water is an overnight process. So do not touch this until the morning. Now it's the morning, and this is what it looks like in the morning. So it's been 8 hours. And I do that to make it medicinal. I want as much of the benefits as possible infused into this water. And now the fun begins. You thought the fun was adding the herbs? That's half the fun. The other fun is straining it over and over again until we got as much leaves out as possible. I'm sure this is an easier way of doing this, but this is what I've been doing. So you're just going to watch me strain it. And as I do that, explaining my process. So yeah, y'all didn't see me add the orange peels or the cloves, but I added only a little bit of cloves, dried orange peels. Think of the sorrel, the Jamaican drink. It's like that with added elements. And you want it in hot water to really drain out those benefits, and you want to steep it overnight so that it can basically be potent. Once you're done, this is what it basically looks like. Look at that color. You could tell, like, that's a thick color. You thought we were done? You couldn't be done. You could put it in the refrigerator right now, but I have to dilute this in order to make it like the everyday drink and not just a medicinal tea. So this is how I turn my herbal blend into my day-to-day drink for my family. I pour it in a 64-ounce cup, but we're not going to just regular pour it. We're going to pour it in a measuring cup because we want to make our life easier. So I just pour it all in there, and then I slowly pour it into the bigger container, the 64-ounce container. Usually like one of those apple juice type containers. And we're going to keep going until that's emptied out. And then after that, we're going to add the spring water. If you have a filter on your sink, you can use your sink water. But if you don't, I highly encourage you to use spring water. So like I was telling y'all, we want to add that spring water to the tea until it's all the way filled up. And there you go. And I usually put this in the refrigerator, but let me explain how I sweeten this. I don't add sugar to it automatically. I don't add any sweeteners automatically. what I do is, you see this in water enhancer. It's not just that brand. I use kind of any brand on hand between mango, peach, or strawberry watermelon. That's my children's favorite. And what I'll do is I'll get a regular size cup. Isn't this glass pretty? I pour the tea in it, the amount of tea I want. And then I add just a few drops of whatever the water enhancer is. Sometimes I'll just use stevia, which is why you see the stevia there. But if I want that fruit punch kind of feel to it, I use a juice water enhancer. And they're all like 0 calories or no more than 5 calories. So you got a really low calorie drink here. But it's medicinal and it's good for your body. Like, it's amazing. And my children love it. They ask for this more than they ask for any type of juice. So cheers and enjoy.